Hello and welcome back to Stop Hannah Time. You caught me at one of my decaffeinated phases there when I was channeling Thor for some reason. Although Thor is now female, so maybe it's me. It's not me. If it was me, I'd get a lot more shit done. That hammer would be particularly helpful. Sad face. Anyway, I hope you all had a lovely weekend in spite of the fact that in some places it's getting pretty chilly. So I hope that you're all hanging in there and not freezing your pants off too much, not doing anything silly like all those girls I see walking around in just belts on a Saturday night. Don't do it. You're going to get cold and you're probably going to make yourself ill. I've started a new regime, which is the weekend is not for work. So if I don't get it done by Friday night, it don't get done. Which is why we didn't have any fallout. Apologies for that. I'll tell you what's going on with that in a minute. But I need to do it. I need to be strict because I caught myself doing work the weekend before. So no work at the weekend, at least for maybe a month or so. And then it will slowly creep back in because I know what I'm like. I don't want to ever think of myself as a workaholic, but looking back at the evidence over the last few months, I guess that's what's happening. Anyway, and it blurs the line because it's a hobby and a job. Gaming, it means that it's a lot harder to go, I am not doing this. Now, I used to do Mobile Monday. If you're not familiar with that, I used to do it as a playlist. It was called Mobile Monday, and I did it, I think I started it in January 2014, I want to say. And it basically was back when there were no games coming out in January, February, which literally in the last 2 years has changed around. We're getting people take advantage of it being such a quiet time to put stuff out. So I think we have Far Cry Primal, we have I want to say Dishonored's coming out at some point shortly. We've got XCOM 2. We originally, I think, had Mirror's Edge coming out now, and it's been pushed back to, I think it's the 24th of May, because it's the day before my birthday, which made me go, yeah, that's probably not going to come out promptly. We'll see. It depends on how quickly I get it. But yeah, so I played quite a few mobile games, and I haven't done any videos on them for quite a while, apart from the occasional one, whether it's a brand deal or The Room, for example, which is like, yeah, we're doing it. But I thought I'd let you guys know about these games because I probably won't do any videos on them because I've got so much stuff. But it would be really cool to let you guys know they exist because you guys do come and ask me. So here are some of the games that I've picked up. Now, these aren't all of them because I'm still working my way through them. But I have been playing a game called Till Morning's Light, which is a puzzle game crossed with you're this girl who's stuck in a haunted house until morning's light, effectively, and you've got to try and break the curse, or you'll be stuck there forever. So there's puzzle elements, there's a combat system which uses that I'm sure it's been done elsewhere, but the touchscreen prompts, so you've got to tap in the right direction and things like that. Very reminiscent of the DS Orchestra game, whatever it's called, that Kim really loves. They did like a Final Fantasy edition and so forth. So Till Morning's Light is really quite good. I think it was $4.99 and I've played at least 4 hours of it. So that's almost like £1 an hour. Definitely worth picking up if you're into your mobile games, you've got somewhere to go and you've got an iPad. It really, really works. It's really fun. There's also Little Broken Robots. Basically, you can't see it very well on the screen here, but you need to use circuitry to rewire robots, and you move different stuff around. You've got to try it. You get a certain number of moves with each wire, and you've got to try to make them all fit and all fill up the board. So maybe go and check that one out as well. I've picked up a few different ones that I haven't had a chance to test yet, including the Don't Starve Mobile Edition. But I will report back on those, but definitely consider checking out Till Morning's Light. Had I realised how fun it was before I started playing it, I might have done a few videos on it, but I've now almost finished it. That's how much I was enjoying it. I was just like... So, maybe go and pick it up if you're looking for that new sort of story-based puzzly game. I've picked up a few other ones as well, but I haven't started them yet, so I'll keep you updated. So, moving on from that, let's talk about what happened at the weekend with videos and also what's coming up this week. So, basically, an error happened in the video rendering and it rendered it out without any commentary from me. It happens. It's very easy to happen. Just software can bug. That's why sometimes you get black screens. There's human error as well, but it can very easily happen. So what you'll be getting tonight is you'll be getting Jack the Ripper DLC continuation, and you'll also get the Batman continuation. Now, Jack the Ripper's only got 2 videos left, so it'll be today and tomorrow, and then Batman is today, and then it will be Wednesday, and there's only 1 episode left in Batman as well, so both of those will be completed on Wednesday, or by Wednesday, during Wednesday. Fallout should be back from tomorrow. Now, the reason that it didn't come out back when I said it came out was because I was trying to have the weekend off, obviously, but also Matt is editing some stuff for me, so he was free, and I thought, you know what, versus trying to rush it out at the weekend, probably do a shit job, let's give it to Matt and he'll edit it for tomorrow. He's also doing some live stream highlights, so if you tuned into the live stream on Friday, thank you very much. There's so much stuff that I need to actually play or replay before things come out, so I think next, as much as everyone's going Knights of the Old Republic 1 and 2, because they're amazing, we probably should do Uncharted 1 to 3 before 4. I don't know. We'll put it to the vote anyway. I'll let you guys do a straw poll on what to do. And yeah, so there will be more Mirror's Edge this Friday between 2 and 5 p.m. UK time on the main Yogs Twitch. Now, anyone who's wondering about my streams on my Twitch, currently I don't have time to do both. This is part of the whole like recording to get ahead of myself thing. But I would like to start doing them again. Bear in mind as well, like the house move and stuff like that. In an ideal world, when I have the house, I'll have a proper stream set up. I will have more reliable internet, which is another problem. And it would be much easier to just literally get out of bed and go and stream. So it's one of those things where I could deal with it now, or I could wait until I've actually got a proper setup. We'll come back to the house in a minute. But thank you very much if you are tuning in and watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know there's a few who are going like and backseat driving and stuff like that, partially because it's Twitch, people can't help themselves, and partially because it's the Yogs channel, not mine, so there's going to be people turning up for different fan bases and so forth, but that's just what it is. Thank you as well to anyone who did donate whilst I was live streaming. If you missed the vlog, the basic premise is that on the Yogs Twitch, anyone who is streaming, barring I think it is the D&D session, they will get 75% of any donations that are made during their streaming time. That's not subscriptions, just to point that out. That stays with Yogs, and Yogs take 25% of the donation amount. But thank you to those people who did donate. Obviously as well, there will be some people going, well, I subscribed to your Twitch. What does that mean? I'm giving you money monthly and you're not doing anything. You are absolutely welcome to unsubscribe until a point at which I am back. However, if you do continue to stay subscribed, you are giving some small money each month. So those of you who are wondering how to give back, you can totally do that and just subscribe. You can also donate through Twitch. You can donate through fan funding as well. I know some of you were a bit like, well, I don't really want to give YouTube/Google and make a cut of donations, so I'd rather go through Twitch, which is just Twitch. It might be a little bit PayPal as well, but it works out a bit better. So moving on from content, I thought I'd show you something that's very sweet and also hopefully kind of cool. So you may remember Krista Youngs, whose music is actually underneath the video right now because she's kindly let me use her instrumental, and it's in the video description if you want to find out more about her and so forth. But she was so happy with the response that you guys gave, because you were really lovely and very supportive, and yeah, so thank you for that. But she sent me a letter. It says, Hannah, I hope you had a wonderful holiday. I wanted to send you a pair of my signature glasses. Right, I haven't opened them, I don't know what they're like. Thank you for being so supportive of me and my music. I think you're awesome. Have a kick-ass 2016, and let me know the next time you're in LA. Well, God knows when that is, maybe E3. But should we see what they're like? I have no idea what to expect. Oh man, dudes. I love it. Oh man, these are really, really cool. Although I'm trying to see myself with the camera doesn't know what to do. Oh, they're almost as big as my head. Oh man, they're brilliant. Thank you very much, Krista. I'm just going to do the rest of the video in these. because why the fuck not, to be honest? Right, so yeah, as I said before, if you like her music, if you like what's going on right now with the music, then do go and check the video description for a link. She's on Spotify and things like that, so she's also on YouTube, obviously, as well. So if you at all are interested, do go and check it out. I feel like I'm wearing welding goggles, if I'm honest. It's a weird, because I have contact lenses, I used to wear glasses, so it's almost like a flashback to my childhood. They weren't quite this big, but it's definitely, like, the rimmed thing is definitely there, and I'm also struggling to scratch my own nose now because I've got no spatial awareness of what's going on. But thank you for these. Let's have a look at the Q&A very quickly and just let you know what's going on. I'm just going to skim it, and there we go. What have we said? I said about Patreon, we're going to see how the live stream setup with donations works first, but thank you for checking with me. So that's the Patreon thing. Heavy Rain, I did reply to this person, to Vander5, who said, are you going to play Heavy Rain? And I said, there's a remastered version coming, so we'll wait for that and then we'll play it. Then we have... Are you planning to do, this is from Joshua Fleet, who says, are you planning to do a complete series of XCOM 2? And how much more of Fallout is to come? And now I did say, and I'm saying this on camera because then people will link to it, they'll find it properly, versus it getting lost in YouTube comments. I said maybe a preview of XCOM, have to see how the workload is, also need to stop Fallout. And I think we'll stop Fallout after the main storyline, which is concluding shortly. We'll see how popular XCOM 2 is. If the videos don't do well, then I'm not obviously going to do as many. Also, there are other things coming around, so we'll see. Jack Smith said, at least Sony's attempt to trademark Let's Play didn't go through. True. I don't know what they were thinking. Well, we know what they were thinking. They have no money and they're desperately trying to cash in as many ways as they can, which is why Spider-Man is currently being loaned back and so forth. I think that's correct. I may have to refer or consult with the Boyf, who is a comic book Marvel particularly expert, Spider-Man being his forte. So, and he does like The Walking Dead as well. So yes, good job Sony, good job trying to get Let's Play. You can't fucking trademark two common words like that, it's just not how it works. Saul asks about Fright Night. In fact, quite a few of you ask about Fright Night. So Kim, as I said before, I think Kim will be releasing a vlog over the next few days saying that she's having a small break, and I in turn am also going to try and reduce my workload, at least for a little bit. Also, there aren't that many good Fright games out there currently. We're waiting on Outlast 2, obviously. I mean, there's a few things. We still haven't played Layers of Fear. There's a few Kickstarter games we could try, and so forth. However, currently, we have been going so full speed ahead since June that, I mean, both of us, she's been doing a lot of shit off camera for BBC, and so much stuff. So, like, whereas mine's been a lot more public on the channel, like, here's a video from Libby or whatever, she's been doing a lot of stuff with BBC that you may not see. You may not ever see. You may not see for months. So both of us are trying to take it a bit slower. However, we do want to do Fright Night again. So when we're both back in full force, Fright Night, lots of Fright Night. So I hope that answers that for all the Fright Night peoples. A very important question has come in. How old is Libby? Which is up there with the question, who is Libby's owner? So if you don't know who Libby is, because you haven't been following my Twitter, Libby is the boyfriend's Maine Coon cat. She is an ex-pedigree cat. She's about 7 or 8 years old. She is beautiful, if a little bit shouty, a little bit of a madam, because she's an ex-pedigree breeding queen, which means they all come with a bit of an ego. Incredibly social. But that's who Libby is, in case you hear the mention of Libby. And yeah, so I think she's about 7 or 8. And yeah, she's doing good. So I love it. I love people like, Libby! It's cats, isn't it? And yes, when the house move does occur, I have no doubt she will force her way into recordings, whether that's webcam live stream stuff or just audio. You'll be able to hear in the background going, ah. Oh yes, Connor would like to ask me what I thought about the new Star Wars film. Now this is when people are going to be raging the shit out. Why? Because I'm not a big fan of Star Wars. I'll be honest. I'm a Trekkie. Let's make that very clear. I'm a Trekkie. Star Wars has had its ups and downs, hasn't it? Now I will say that the latest one was very good. I can't really go too much into detail of what happens in case people haven't seen it, which they really should have done by now. But it retreads a lot of ground, shall we say. And you can tell J.J. Abrams has done it. Let's put it at that. I'm sure if you refer back to my rants about Star Trek films such as The Wrath of Khan that wasn't The Wrath of Khan, that you'll probably see where I'm going with this. In addition, Connor said, I thought it was good to see a female take the lead in a male-dominated series. Yes and no. It's one female, same as it was one female in the original, and they were both pretty bossy. I do like the characters. I like the new characters. I like the actors they've chosen for them. And I think it's a very good reintroduction and introduction to the Star Wars franchise. I would not say it's the best film I've ever fucking seen, but I did enjoy it. The fact that I went as a group with Yogs probably helped quite a bit, and also we were allowed to take alcoholic drinks in, so I had a nice G&T for most of it, which I very slowly drank and was like, yeah, I'm watching Star Wars. So that's all for now, guys. I hope that that's helped you find some sort of answers for certain things you're looking for. I'm just scrolling up and down instead of looking at the camera because I'm that pro. So I hope that's explained loads of things, and I hope you all have a lovely rest of the week. Enjoy all of the content, and I'll see you soon. Also, wrap up warm, yeah? Don't freeze yourself off. Don't do silly shit. Bye-bye.